CES 2026 just came and went like nobody's business. I was able to go for the third year in a row. This year was definitely the best year. If you don't know what CES is, it is the Consumer Electronics Show. So it's essentially one of the biggest tech conventions in the entire world. And it definitely shows with all the cool stuff that happened this year. In previous years, I've actually gone with Lenovo Legion. This year, I was able to go for my own brand, which I'm actually very happy that I get to say that. I visited things like MSI's booth, Corsair's booth, and tons of other stuff. We saw some robots here and there, some interesting stuff as well here and there. And these first couple clips are gonna be a bit shaky because brands kept giving me free stuff. And after a while, having that giant amount of free keyboards and whatever else on your shoulder, it's painful. My arm genuinely got bruised from carrying the stuff in the first few clips. That's why it's so shaky, so it might be kind of weird to see, but it won't be like that for the entire video. Just wanted to make note of that in the beginning. I tried to record everything I possibly could. This convention is literally so big. You can't even see it in the amount of time that it comes and goes. And I definitely missed out on some of the cool stuff. I saw some like nail polish changing technology color just by like holding a thing over your nail. It changes the color of your polish. I didn't even get to see that. I don't even know where that was. But let's just get right into the CES 2026 vlog.
I am here at CES. I am sitting on the floor, quite obviously, and I'm kind of lost, but I'm going to be showing you guys all of the coverage and the cool things that I personally saw at this convention. So let's just jump right into it.
Honestly, every brand you can imagine is here. I mean, it's such a big convention that it's honestly a little bit overwhelming. But, you know, we're gonna knock it out one day at a time. I've also gotten quite a few freebies and it's not going good. Feels like twice a workout.
With the convention center being this big, I mean, I don't even know what to cover.
The very first place I went to was the Corsair Suite, which is actually located outside of the actual CES Convention Center, but I got to see everything new within Corsair. Their booth really told a story where it's just showing specific products. However, they did recently launch their Galleon keyboard. This is an Elgato Stream Deck mixed with the keyboard, which is so sick.
I'm at the Corsair Suite at CES and behind me is 400 Elgato Stream Decks. This is seriously no joke. Like, it's, oh, I mean, I don't even have words. Look at
Believe it or not, Corsair actually partners with a lot of other brands like Elgato and Fanatec, which this is a Fanatec sim. The person driving it is not me. It's actually the creator of the sim. He actually engineered the whole thing. This whole setup is like 10 grand, and there's so many cool features about this. You can change out the steering wheel, the colors underneath go with what you do versus braking or accelerating, and you can pair it with an Elgato Stream Deck as well. I need one of these things in my life ASAP. You can also mount different monitors on there. You can do an ultra wide, you can do a 3 setup, whatever you want. This thing is so freaking sick. I need this in my life. I seriously do. The engineer of the sim is a very cool guy. I actually met him last year as well, so it was great getting to see him for another year, and he got to explain and show me everything about the sim. I didn't want to get in it because I was too embarrassed, but get me in that thing in my own home and I'm gonna go crazy. Corsair, like every brand, also had a section strictly for AI. They used this little like AI creature to make me an AI. I thought that was so cute. But they also had other cool things like the ability to talk into your mic and your game reacts in that sense, or clicking a button on your Elgato Stream Deck and using AI to actually do commands. For instance, this guy would speak into the mic and say, open my game inventory, and AI would open his game inventory. So it's really great, and it also accessible for anybody with like a disability or something who can't play games. This would solve so much. And I was really excited to get an inside scoop of these things, and I cannot wait. Leaning into a few different one-off things, Lindseyszn keyboards are currently my favorite. They gave me a free one, which was amazing. And the world of gimbals is turning AI, which honestly I love, because gimbals with AI, I unfortunately didn't get too many clips, but essentially the actual screen on this can come off and be used. Obviously, Hohem is an incredible gimbal brand. If you've never used them, I need to get my hands on them. We saw some really unique kitchen gear. This low-key need. Low-key a need. Look how cool the demonstration is with the smoke. Sometimes when I'm cooking, my house gets a bit steamy, so I think I need one of these in my house. I might have to do an upgrade in the future here. One of my favorite suites I got to stop by was Meta PCs. I absolutely love them. We got to make some content together, and their PCs are obviously sick. This one I think I need. And this PC case actually breathes. I know my camera lens isn't capturing this the best, but yes, it breathes as it goes hot and cold to cool it down. Isn't that sick? Moving over to the MSI suite, which we will be focusing on for a little bit. This is the MSI Claw A AI Plus, which I've already reviewed, and that blue color doesn't even exist. I need MSI to come out with that ASAP. Also, the MSI keyboards and monitors are surprisingly insanely great quality. I mean, also not surprisingly because it's MSI. We all know and love them. But yes, their keyboards were absolutely amazing. This blue one was by far my favorite, and their lineup of PCs this year were insane. I mean, personally, I'm a huge MSI fan, and hopefully I'll get an opportunity to work with them a lot more in 2026. Also, did you know that MSI has a Wi-Fi mesh router system? Like, what? I honestly need one of these systems. I think I need everything really bad. I'm actually learning throughout doing this voiceover, but I think I need this in my house. My Wi-Fi up and downstairs is both horrible. So I also got to check out one of my favorite brands, Govee. I honestly have like every single Govee light you can get. Okay, that's an exaggeration. I don't have every single one.
Gotta love Govee. You know how it be. I need one of these lights. Look how cool it looks though behind me.
But yes, I absolutely love Govee. I loved their booth. It was huge, amazing, so beautiful. It really inspired me for the future, and this Mario light is sick too. The world of AI robots is insane lately. These mowing lawn ones, I freaking need. I've always wanted one of these, and I think it would be so sweet in my new lawn. And there was a lot of these, like this is by Amy, and I'm not sure what they do. I think they like watch your house. I don't really specifically know, but it's like a baby. The world of TVs were insane. TCL always has the coolest display. This is micro LED, which is even more insane than the fact that this is a 163-inch TV. Another thing that was popular this year was AR glasses. I forget what brand these ones were, Neo Band or something. I can't remember, but it was really cool to see. I actually played Mario Kart in it, which was cool. I was kind of embarrassed to have these on, but hey. I honestly prefer, as a content creator, the glasses with a camera in them rather than the ones with a display in them because I don't feel a super heavy need for that personally. However, I could see the need for this and the want for this. It is actually super cool tech, and it's actually a super cool thing. It feels the most futuristic out of like most of these things besides the robot, obviously.
What is even happening? This place is crazy.
This time for Africa.
Now into one of the major things this year, obviously the robots. This one was like a karate fighting, like yoga robot, and every time it like stumbled a little, I was like really freaked out. But it also was like jamming, grooving. It was really cool, honestly, to see. I don't know if I ever want one of these in my house, so I'm gonna skip this one.
I'm currently here at Dreamy, and this is the stage that I'm gonna be on tomorrow, as you can see. I might die before I get there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous.
Make some noise if you're hungry.
It's very loud here, but I've never done anything this insane. I think one of these seats is gonna be mine. So I'm gonna crap my pants, guys. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like, I don't know, bro. But Dreamy, essentially, they do like vacuums and stuff like that, so I'm not necessarily covering it, and I'm not sponsored for it, but I can climb upstairs, like just like that. Excuse me, that's sick.
So you see this
So this is the first time I've ever done something like this, and I've got to say, I am nervous, but I totally got this. I'm also insanely hungover. Well, okay, it's not that bad anymore. Like, I was like vigorously shaking, and I was like, I can't tell if I'm nervous or if I'm just hungover. Turns out I was just hungover.
Now, one of the things I didn't actually expect to actually be interested in was the Anki and Klipsch speakers. I've honestly never, okay, don't hate me for this, heard of this brand, these two sister brands. But after learning about their products, I am completely and utterly obsessed. I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, duh, they're like the best audio brands in the world. And I'm like, oh, right, I should have known that. But as someone who loves PC speakers, this is their creator set, and I was like, I need this little white one. It is the cutest thing ever. You can also take the front panel off, which is so cool. But thank you and shout out to Ankyo and Klipsch for explaining these speaker sets to me and like how their brands work. And it was their 80th year anniversary as well, so shout out to them. I also got this super cool jacket from Klipsch. I was like, this is so cute. And the lady working there was like, do you want that? And I'm like, yeah, so she gave me one, which was so nice. These noise canceling headphones, I think he said they were like $1,000. They are insane. Truly, I've never heard a better pair of headphones than. But I mean, the ones I wear are like $200, so I wouldn't really compare them to these $1,000 clipped ones, but super sick, and I'm glad I got to try these out. Now, Emi is a company I have tried in the past, and this was about 3 or 4 years ago, and the upgrades they have made since then are insane. The camera tracking is super nice, and the quality of them is insane, so I'm really glad I actually got to check these out, because I think I had a bad first impression from years ago when I first used these cameras.
So as I'm recording this, I'm realizing I haven't really actually captured a lot of super cool stuff, more as like a lot of tech stuff. So that's probably what you're gonna see throughout the vlog, which is fine. But it's essentially just like everything I've seen and just like the cool stuff, you know what I mean? I've definitely met with a lot of really cool brands, and I think there's gonna be some awesome things coming from this. I've learned so much so far, and I'm just excited for what's to come this year.
Super cool. And the last thing I'm covering here is these massage chairs. These were probably one of the most hyped things in the whole entire convention. These things creep me out though. I don't know if I would ever use one of these. It would be cool to have one in my house, but out in public, everyone was like in Zen state.
And that is about it for my CES 2026 vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. And also, yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff I didn't get to see, which is unfortunate, but not too bad. As long as I got to see the robot, that's all I'm happy with. It's crazy the way that tech is changing throughout the years, and I think this year is going to be a pretty big one for the tech world. So hopefully things will come my way, and we will make some really cool videos this year on the cool tech. What a great way to start out 2026, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon. Hold me to that, okay? Okay.